Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 27 of the Backyard Slinging podcast. Is today on recording is November 11th, Veterans Day. We'll get into a little bit of stuff about that here in a little bit. And I know that this would come out on Saturday after Veterans Day, but hey, every day should be Veterans Day.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to start off with our old would you rather questions. What do you got there, Cory?
Okay, so do you want to hear kind of the stupid one or the funnier one?
The funnier one.
Okay.
Well, we'll do both of them, but give us the funny one first, because the stupid one's
Okay.
probably funny too.
All right, so would you rather a ding sound every time you wink or a pow pow sound every time you make a finger gun?
Oh man, give it a finger guns, man. Like pow, 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 pow. Hell yeah.
I don't know, with how much I blink, I'd probably be like annoying people to death.
Well, does it have to be like both eyes or just when you do one?
Oh,
Ding.
that's a good yeah.
And you
Probably
gotta do
one.
you gotta do like the teeth thing too.
Yeah. Gotta have like a little
Like,
shiny glimmer in your teeth.
Yeah, like it's like a strobe, like on your
strobe
tooth.
light in your teeth.
It's like the dang Men in Black. It's like ka-ching.
Yeah.
And then everybody crashes if you do that at nighttime. Anyway, yeah. Which one are you going with? I'm going with the finger guns all day, every day.
I think I'll do the ding. I think that'd be kind of funny.
I mean, I kind of do the finger guns anyway. Like I can't just go like this. Like I go with a pow, 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 pow every time I do it anyway. So
I feel like you'd get in trouble with the finger guns now, though.
nah, you make it like those old wooden guns with a tube on it. It's like,
Oh yeah,
the pop guns.
yeah. There you go.
So you're like, that'd be great. All right, let's hear the stupid one.
Okay. Would you rather have 100 duck-sized elephants or one elephant-sized duck?
One elephant-sized duck.
Where are you going to
No. No. Say that again. Say that again. Shit.
Would you rather have 100 duck-sized elephants or one elephant-sized duck?
No, I want the 100 duck-sized elephants. I want that because that'd be cool. A bunch of little freaking mini elephants running around.
Or one elephant-sized duck?
No, that's too much.
That's too much.
That thing would be murderous. Good grief.
Yeah, I guess. Because I guess you could
elephants.
sell the little elephants then.
You can breed them and to be a billionaire in a month.
There you go.
You could be a billionaire in a year. Easy.
It's like, how much you want for these little elephant guys? It's like, oh, 10, I don't know. How much you want to give me? $1 million each.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sign me up.
Let's do it. Hey, we wouldn't have to do anything. We could make this full time right here.
Yeah, there you
go. Podcasting and video making full time. Hells yes. All right, that's one I got. I think this one's pretty good. I like it. I think it's one of the best ones I've ever seen. Would you rather speak all foreign languages or be able to communicate with animals?
I would like to learn a few other languages. I'd probably go with that one.
Learning every language.
Every language in the world.
I'm going with animals, man.
Gonna learn how to decode ancient Sumerian text.
There you go. I'm going with animals, though. Let me be able to talk to animals. Animals see more than anybody, hear more than anybody. They know it.
They sense more.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
But they can't see too many colors, though.
That don't matter. I don't need them to see colors. I just need to hear and see people doing things. and then I can get my information from them. I'll solve all the crimes.
Yeah.
Do we have any witnesses? Yes, Your Honor. I would love to call Mr. Pigeon to the stand. Mr. Pigeon, where were you on Saturday the 13th at 2 p.m.? And everyone else just hears that, and
Yeah.
I get like all the information. That's what I thought. Thank you. Guilty. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm going with animals though. I like that one. Talk to animals, like
You
Doctor
might not
Doolittle.
get much from a squirrel, though. I don't think there's anything going on up there with them.
There's everything going on. They're processing at like 5,000 frames a second. Hey, Cory, guess what?
What?
We got our second sponsor. So that's freaking awesome.
Nice.
This one, though, is kind of go more for our veterans and our first responders and military members. It is called Hero Link. All right. So it's got a little kind of a silicone band or a wristband that you can wear. They also have cards, wallet cards that you can put in your wallet. But essentially, it's a non-electronic, doesn't need batteries, a wearable digital ID tag. So in the case that you are incapacitated on the job and you're not able to answer questions that the emergency personnel need to know in order to give you the best treatment possible, it is all on this. All they have to do is scan it with any smartphone and it'll pop up with your profile with your information, like your blood type, your next of kin, your emergency contacts, your employer, whatever you want to put on there, it'll be there for them to see to give you the proper care.
Oh, wow.
So if y'all want
That's
to head on, yeah, it's freaking awesome. So if y'all want to head on over to HeroLink and use our code SLINGIN with no G at the end, SLINGIN, SLINGIN, to let them know that you heard it from us. Alrighty. So, as this being Veterans Day week, I don't know if you saw it, I put it out on our Facebook and Instagram this morning. I kind of wrote my own little poem about it, if you want to call it a poem. So I'm going to just read that out loud so everybody can hear it as well as read it on our Facebook and Instagram. That way I can put up a video of it everywhere so they can hear it too. All right. And I came up with this morning.
okay.
I typed this a couple hours ago and posted it. So, here we go. Today, as many of you know, is Veterans Day. It's a single day set aside to show appreciation for those who have served our great nation. People who at one point signed a blank check that could include one's life. People who don't ask for help and don't ask for thanks. They just go about their lives. Some still fighting battles, not with a rifle against a foe, but inside themselves. One day is not enough to show the thanks they deserve. Show our veterans that we love them, not just today, but every day, for they would have given forever for you. Happy Veterans Day.
Very nice.
And I believe that in every word. Every day should be Veterans Day. It shouldn't just be one freaking day to honor those who have served for us to protect this nation. Whether you agree with it or not, it doesn't matter. If you agree or disagree with why we're fighting, wherever we're fighting, support the military members.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They got to go.
We wouldn't even have a country if it wasn't for them.
Exactly. We wouldn't have a country for all you freaking yahoos out there to go cry about all the crap that you cry about because you don't want to work. You don't want to put in hard work to get what you want. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I think one of the big shifts in that was when we had troops coming back from Vietnam. They did not receive a hero's welcome coming back from Vietnam.
Mm.
They were yelled at, screamed at, called names like baby killers and stuff like that. And that's not fair to them.
No.
And I'm sure that if there's people that do watch this and hear this, they're gonna have they're gonna say the opposite. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, they did this." So, well, you know what? Usually, this is a pretty family friendly episode, but if you're talking that way against our military members, fuck you. Okay, that's not it's not acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that's the same way with cops and first responders. If you think that they should do it a different way, join it and change it then. You
Yeah.
go do the job. And until you want to get off your ass and go do the job, sit down and shut up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think. All right? So taking a quote from someone that we grew up with, it doesn't matter what you think. You take what you think, you turn it sideways, and you shove it right up your candy ass. Shout out to The Rock. But so yeah, that's how I feel about our veterans and our first responders. Even though, this is focused on veterans right now. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a little lighter thing going on here. Well, yes, most of the focus is on our human veterans. I'd like to shine a little bit of a spotlight on our other veterans, in particular our four-legged man's best friend veterans, the war dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And the military working dogs, as they're called today. I have a couple little stories, little short stories, a couple from World War II, Vietnam, and a couple from the current GWAT, the Global War on Terror. So our first one here I got from World War II. Just one little fun fact I found. The first ever War Dog Training Center was started in Front Royal, Virginia, which is right down the road from me. I had absolutely
Okay.
no clue that the first War Dog Training Center in World War II was in Front Royal, Virginia.
Wow.
Um, so yeah, they would train dogs for sentry work, scout and patrol, messenger dogs, mine detectors, and in the later years of the war, they trained attack dogs as well.
Mm.
And let's see, one of those dogs was a German Shepherd Husky Collie mix named Chips. Chips served with the 3rd Infantry Division and started out service in North Africa and ended up going through Sicily, Italy, and into Europe as well. But one instance in particular in Sicily, Chips broke away from his handler and attacked an Italian pillbox. For those of you who don't know what a pillbox is, it's a fortified, usually a concrete bunker with a field of fire for a machine gun team to sit in there and just mow down on what they think would be the most likely avenue of approach.
Okay.
So Chips ran in there by himself and attacked the Italians manning that pillbox. And next thing you know, one Italian comes out, stumbling out with Chips still attached to his arm, and then shortly followed by the 2 other machine gun crewmen with their hands raised. So
Wow.
Chips single-handedly took out 3 Italians, took them out of the war, and he only suffered some powder burns and cuts on that one.
Dang.
All right. Now we got one here over to the Pacific. Another German Shepherd. His name was Caesar, and he was with the Marines. This was on Bougainville. I hope I'm saying that word right. So Caesar and his handler were taking a little rest in a foxhole when he alerted just before a Japanese troop threw a grenade into their foxhole,
Oh,
which gave the handler enough time to throw the grenade back. Um, and at that point, Caesar began to jump out of the foxhole to attack the Japanese soldiers. And upon recall from his handler, he was shot twice. And yet, even suffering his wounds, he still delivered a message to the command post that was back near the beachhead, calling for reinforcements.
oh wow, dude.
So he still completed his mission after being shot twice. Then he was taken into surgery. They removed one bullet. They could not remove the second one because it was too close to his heart to be removed safely in the combat zone. Um, Regardless of that, he returned to active duty after 3 weeks. He was back on the front
Jeez.
lines.
Dang, dude.
These dogs, it just amazes me how resilient these dogs are and how they just know what to do, especially in a combat environment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. I couldn't find any good ones for Korea, but I do. My favorite one from Vietnam, and I remember it because I think it was elementary school or middle school. I found a book in the library that had stories of war dogs, and this is one that was in it, and I've remembered it ever since. This one is a dog called Nemo, and I believe he was a German Shepherd mix as well. So in Vietnam, he was assigned to what is it? A private Thronberg, and they were stationed. I'm going to butcher this. They were stationed at the Tan Son Nhut Air Base in South Korea. So there was a night where 60 Viet Cong infiltrated inside the gates and hid overnight, and they were doing some sabotage missions, trying to damage our aircraft and stuff like that. So the Air Force deployed the canine dog teams, and on their patrol, um, I guess it wouldn't be a private; it'd be Airman Thronberg and Nemo came across, I believe, it's a group of 3 Viet Cong, and that back then the thing for the dogs was the handlers would release the dogs would go attack, and then that way the handler could use both hands to fire his rifle.
Okay.
So that's what happened. Um, After Nemo was released, Airman Thronberg was shot twice in the shoulder, and Nemo was shot once in the face.
Mm.
It entered in his snout and out the right side of his face, leaving his right eyeball hanging.
Mm-hmm.
And Canine Nemo still proceeded to kill one of the Viet Cong soldiers
Dang.
as the other 2 ran away. And then Nemo returned back to Airman Thronberg and laid over his body, not letting anyone touch him, not even other U.S. troops. He would not let any of them touch him or get near him. Luckily, the prior handler from Nemo, they had just switched about a week prior. He was still there and hadn't left to go home yet. And he was able to come and remove Nemo so that both of them could receive the medical care that they needed. And
That's crazy.
that also led to Nemo being the first war dog to return home from Vietnam War. This leads to kind of one of the sadder facts of the time. The war dogs in Vietnam were classified as equipment
Mm.
by the Air Force. So when we decided to leave Vietnam, a majority of the dogs were either euthanized or just left behind.
Oh, jeez.
Of the, I want to say it was approximately 4,000 and some dogs that were deployed to Vietnam, it's approximately 205 were returned home.
Mm.
Which it just baffles my mind because even after World War II, the military didn't procure their own dogs. Almost all those dogs were donated by civilian families. And after World War II, the Army made it a point to return those dogs to their owners.
Mm.
And Vietnam, that was not the case. Because the military procured most of their dogs themselves, and therefore they were classified as equipment instead of personnel.
Hmm.
All
I did not know
right.
that.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a sad time.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the global war on terror. We got a couple dogs here to mention. We have Luca. Was a bomb detection dog. Completed over 400 missions of IED detection. On his last mission, what ended up being his last mission, he alerted to an IED which stopped the other Marines from moving up. The bomb was detonated remotely, um, severely injuring Luca, but saving the other Marines that were behind him. And Luca did survive, though. He only lost his front left leg, I believe. But he did survive, and he made it home to have a better life after the war.
That's good.
Let's
That's a
see.
good happy ending there.
Yeah, and a lot of these are more so than, I mean, yes, we did lose dogs in the GWAT. The next one here is Valdo. I believe he was with the Army. And I still just don't know how stuff like this happens, but they got ambushed by an insurgent with an RPG rocket fired at the group of soldiers. And Valdo shielded the other 4 soldiers he was with from the rocket blast.
Mm.
So that was definitely something there. And I believe Valdo, too, survived.
Mm.
Let's see. What else? We got 2 more. We have, you can pick which one we got next here, Cairo or Conan. Which one you want there, Corey?
Cairo.
All right, Cairo. Cairo was the canine, a Malinois that participated in the Bin Laden raid.
Oh, okay.
So he was there. He was to help assist with the perimeter to security, and if anyone tried to escape, he would have then been released on them to prevent them from escaping. So he was a special forces military working dog, and he did his job very well. In another instance, though, from Cairo, during a nighttime raid into a compound, a lot of times they'll send the dog in to find someone and attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first room that Cairo entered, there was an infant. And these dogs are not trained specifically, to not attack children. A lot of it's based off of scent.
Uh-huh.
And, it's just a thing that people from different countries smell different than people from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
um, so wasn't specifically trained not to attack an infant, but he left the infant and instead attacked the adult male insurgent in the other room.
Wow, dude.
And like I said, they were not trained to tell the difference.
They know things.
Yeah, they sure do. And the last one here I got is Conan, is also a Belgian Malinois. And he was part of the final mission to go after who at the time, who was he the leader of? He was one of the leaders of ISIS, I believe. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
Oh, okay.
And Conan cornered him in a tunnel before Baghdadi decided to detonate the vest he was wearing to
Huh.
collapse the tunnel, and it did injure Conan, but Conan survived.
Oh, good.
So, some good stories. These dogs, I think they're an invaluable source, like resource, the valuable parts of the team. And they're not viewed as equipment anymore, which is a good thing. They're part of the
Yeah.
team. I believe a lot of them hold rank as well. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are all sergeants, I believe.
Okay.
So technically, most of your handlers that start out are not sergeants. So technically, the dog outranks his handler in most cases.
Wow.
So yeah, that's awesome.
I did not know that there was a dog rank.
Oh, they get the human ranks.
Okay.
So like Cairo is probably like a sergeant in the army.
Hmm.
They
I never
hold
knew that.
rank. Yeah. So yeah, there's some good stories of our at first, World War II, Korea and Vietnam. They were called war dogs, and now they're military working dogs. And that just carries over into, hey, your phone's ringing.
Yeah, I know it does that all day.
Why? We should probably go
Garbage.
stop it from ringing. I got my screw. But yeah, I think dogs are an invaluable part of the team, whether it be military or law enforcement, and search and rescue. They can't be beat when it comes to search and rescue. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyways, next. Hey y'all, if you're looking for a new hat, you might like this one right here. You go on, head on over to Web Western. Get yourself a hat. Use our code SLINGIN with no G at the end to get 10% off your order. I got a lot of cool ones that look like this. Also got ones like this, similar to this, but they don't have this one anymore. It's been discontinued. But you see where that sticker is there on the left? Or on, my right. It's got a magnet in there. So if you're out working on the job site, you can throw a bunch of screws on there, a bunch of nails, or if you're fishing, you can throw your hook up there so you don't lose it. Then get you hook yourself in the seat of the pants. But so yeah, they got some T-shirts and stuff too. But hats is the deal. Everyone loves a good new hat, and Christmas is coming up next month. Go on over and get your your country friends and family a new hat over at Web Western. Use code SLINGIN for 10% off your order. Have you seen his new Coke?
No, I haven't.
Holiday Creamy Vanilla. It's kind of the same as vanilla Coke, but it has a more of a creamy flavor.
Okay.
I love it.
I've never really been a fan of Coke flavors that aren't like either the original or the cherry.
Vanilla's the best. It's the best. Put some bourbon in that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rum and Coke.
put some bourbon in that holiday creamy vanilla. Yeah.
Why don't you just eat the
Everybody
microphone while you're at it?
everybody likes that creamy stuff around the holidays. All right. Well, not many people are watching this far in, but maybe there's stories about the dogs that's captivated them and they're still here. Take care of a little bit of a housekeeping items. Um, if you're watching us here on the YouTubes or listening on Spotify, which is where these full length videos are posted, you can also find us on TikTok for some shorts. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook, and then also on Twitch and Discord. So Twitch is going to be mostly live gaming when we do that. Right now, we still are doing some live gaming on TikTok, but I think by the time January rolls around, all the gaming stuff will be on YouTube and Twitch. And then any lives on TikTok will be in real life lives. So say if I go hunting for ducks or whatever in January, I'm gonna try to broadcast that live for y'all to see, to watch. And as well, if I go hunting here in November, December for deer or whatever else, what have you. So that's the plan with that. Um, Speaking of bourbon, in our holiday creamy vanilla Coca-Cola, I think it'd be kind of nice, in the future, I would like to have our own. What do you think, Corey?
Our own bourbon.
Our own bourbon.
That'd be pretty cool.
Backyard bourbon.
Can I have a rum?
Hey, we can do it. I think that'd be pretty dang cool. Have it, obviously there's going to be some hints of vanilla in that bourbon because that's what I like. So we'll see how that goes. But that's a little, maybe I guess a little look into the future, whether it be near or far. We're going to try to expand the old brand, make it into something good. Another thing I'm excited about is this hat right here. This is the old Field and Stream is back. For those of you who are like hunting and fishing, 10 years ago? Is when the last Field and Streams were open. Field and Stream stores were open. There's one in Harrisburg, PA. They're back. After Dick's, for some reason, cut them out. Then they carried some other stuff at Dick's Sporting Goods for a while, and then they stopped altogether. I guess Dick's couldn't have, rifles and ammo and stuff in their stores anymore. But you can go on down to Tractor Supply and get you your new Field and Stream hats and shirts and mugs and dog crates, dog beds. They got stuff for the doggos. Down there and get you some Field and Stream stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure they don't need any help advertising, but we're here for you.
Yeah.
If you want to, we'll run some ads for you. I love
They
Field
got
and
knives?
Stream. Not in Tractor Supply. They probably had them in their original store because it was like a sporting goods store. Oh no, they do have knives. They have some like decorative ones there at Tractor Supply. There's like a 4-pack of them. They have like animals on them and stuff that look really nice.
I might have to check those
but
out.
yeah, I absolutely love Field and Stream. It's where I bought my bow. 12 years ago? Bought it from Field and Stream. And I've always just been really great. I hope maybe someday we can have some more Field and Stream stores again. Give us one here in Winchester, dang it. We need a good outdoor store here. Cabela's just too far away. Give me a Field and Stream right here down the road. I'll be your manager or something. I'll run it. Golly. Anyway. Ooh. It's a good thing my camera's not connected to the table because I just rocked the whole table. Yeah. All right. I think that's about it for the old housekeeping stuff. That wasn't really housekeeping. That was me being excited about a brand coming back. Let's see. I don't know if I really have a whole lot else.
I can talk about somebody being irresponsible in the dark.
Yeah, let's do
it. So, sometime last week, it was around 8:30, 8:45, completely dark, ripping windy. I'm on lunch break. I look over to the left, to the house right beside me. There's a guy, and he's been doing this for a few weeks now. There's a guy on a ladder leaned up against his house, doing something on the roof, in the dark, in the wind, in the rain. And he had to have been 40-something plus. And I just looked over there like, I'm gonna watch somebody die tonight. If when you reach a certain age, you should not be doing stuff on the roof, let alone at night by yourself. Like, you're just asking for like a serious injury or death.
Yeah. Nighttime's not the best time to be on the roof.
No.
Unless you're doing some secret squirrel stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Then you're a little bit more careful. But yeah. I mean, I would do that, but
I don't want to be on the roof during the day.
yeah, being on a roof's not my favorite place to be. And I've been on a lot of them. None of them that were really like steep, thank goodness, because I probably would have fallen off.
I was
Dang,
on
what's the
one
last one I was
roof
on?
ever. That was when I was a teenager at Chambersburg Project. It was a work project, like a work week,
Yeah.
and we were on a roof crew. And I'm like, ooh. And
I
it
mean,
wasn't,
roofing's not hard. It's just the fact that you're on the roof.
yeah. And it wasn't until like we started on a Monday, we went home Friday. It wasn't until Thursday when I got comfortable actually walking on the roof.
Yeah.
Monday through Wednesday, I was like,
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. I don't like roofs either. They're not fun. My roof's not too bad. It's pretty not sloped, which I do need to get up there. I need to readjust our Starlink dish. It says we're about 9 degrees off. It might help our internet out a little bit if I go up there and straighten that out. I think what am I going to do today? I think I'm going to get up here. I'm going to put a ceiling fan in a bedroom. We'll wire that in, try not to electrocute myself. On that case, it's probably better that I don't do it just in case I do, because I don't like working with electricity.
Yeah, that's
I
scary
don't
stuff
like
too.
it. Even if I turn it off, I don't trust it. Even if I turn it off at the breaker box, like I understand I have to do that, I still don't trust it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Electricity, I don't like electricity. But yeah, I might wait until the time that she's home. That we'll both be home, probably this coming weekend, because I'm off this coming weekend, so I'll probably do it Saturday.
I would definitely have other people working on my electric stuff.
I'm still gonna do it, but I'm gonna make sure someone's here just in case
Yeah,
I get
just in
electrocuted.
case.
Yeah, I'd be like, knowing her, she would just like walk in and like see me lay on. Oh, he's taking a nap. Yes, taking a nap. Oh, 2 weeks ago, did we talk about the goats in the last episode? We talked about the goats.
I think so.
Oh, we got goats.
Well, okay.
Yeah. I think we did talk about them, but they're outside now. The poor girls. It's cold out. But they are warm. I went out and picked one up this morning, and it's like picking up a heated pillow.
Oh, I bet.
They're just so soft. Like their bodies are soft. Like they're not hard animals. And it's like holding a pillow with legs
Oh.
and horns. But yeah, I picked up Wednesday. I snatched her up. It was funny. I went out there, was it yesterday? Yesterday morning, giving them some food and that. A little bit of extra food because of the cold. Grass isn't enough. But yeah, she was like doing a little like, bam, 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 like around the little shelter that we built for them. It was cute. She's a cute little thing. Oh, Wednesday and pumpkin.
Wednesday
Heck
and
yeah.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yeah. What did you just say?
Pumpkin?
Are you saying pumpkin with an N?
Pumpkin?
No, it's pumpkin.
I know.
There's a P in there. There's an MP
I know.
in the middle. You're saying PUNK. You're calling it a pumpkin.
Pumpkin
It's
out.
pump.
I'm pumping this can.
Jeez. Yeah, that's not. That's not. That's what might be going on here in New York in the next couple of months.
Mm, I don't know what's going on in New York right now.
Hey, just they're on their way to becoming more like the Middle East.
Mm,
That's what they voted for, so they can live with it.
okay. I guess I'll have to look into that later.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. We're at 38 minutes. I don't know. I might throw a little something in here. I've been seeing pretty interesting. I want to just throw out a little bit of information here for at the end here, so that people can really, they can just chew on it inside their heads here, and maybe more people will start doing something about it. Have you ever heard of Roblox?
Roadblocks.
Roblox, the game.
Maybe.
So it's a pixelated kind of game. It's almost like Lego people ish kind of looking. I don't really know. I've never played it because it is marketed as a child's game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a game for children. Here's some statistics. Half the kids 16 and under in the United States play this game.
Okay.
50% of children 16 and under. So you would say that it's a uh, very susceptible, vulnerable population. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has come out in multiple instances of the adults who have a certain affinity of children have been joining this game and playing this game. And I have to say it this way because we can't say the P word
Mm.
on social media because for some reason we refuse to call them as they are and to ridicule them as such
Mm-hmm.
and to just make them feel like utter pieces of shit that they are. So these adults are playing this game, talking to these children, trying to teach them things and expose them to things that they shouldn't be exposed to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the thing with this game is you can set up your own like kind of like themed like matchmaking things or whatever, or like
Yeah.
rooms or uh, I can't think of what it is, but like, you can build like your own kind of little thing inside the game, and you can invite other people to it. Simulation rooms or something, but the adults are setting up chat rooms or whatever simulation rooms to the tune of ones being named public shower simulator, public restroom simulator. There's an escape to Epstein's Island simulator,
What the heck?
as well as a Diddy Party simulator on a child's game. A game that is marketed for children under the age of 16, in which 50% of them in the United States play.
I have not heard about any of this, but
Yeah, it's a big thing. So far, 3 states have sued Roblox over this issue: Texas, Kentucky, and Louisiana, as well as other countries around the world have started attempting to ban the game, and yet the United States has not yet. Um, Here's a quote from a former employee who was asked about child safety. His quote was, "You have to make decisions, right? You can keep your players safe, but then it would mean less of them on the platform. Or you just let them do what they want to do. and then the numbers all look good, and the investors will be happy.
Yeah, it's
And
all about the
this,
money.
yeah, instead of the safety of our children, which has always been a big thing with me as well, and we've talked about it before. And this is also another little snippet for you. The average daily players on this game is 85 million people.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And then here's a quote from Dave Baszucki. He is a chief executive. Is asked about like child safety and stuff like that, and the quote was, "That sounds a little counterintuitive, but I would always trust parents to make their own decisions. Parents who are uncomfortable with their children playing games on the platform should not let them use it." What? It's your game that was made as a children's game. There should not be explicit content allowed on this game. There should not be people allowed to attempt to and successfully exploit children on your platform.
Yeah.
Like, it should not be a thing. And the fact that everyone in this company just seems to think it's okay, which leads me to believe that they're probably participating in this act in some way, whether it be on their platform or if they're doing it in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, the platform's still real life either way because it has real life consequences. There are children who have taken their own life because of this game, because of how they're talked to on this game by adults.
Sounds like all of it needs shut down.
Yeah, like there's something we got to do about it. Like, there's been people who have gotten into the game posing as children to try to find these people. Roblox goes after those guys, sends them cease and desist letters threatening to sue them because, quote, they don't go through the proper channels to report the problem, which is they want them to come to them to report it instead of like, oh, hey, I have all this information here of this guy. He's told me all of this stuff and he wants to do this stuff to me thinking that I'm like a 13-year-old girl or whatever the case is. I'm going to give this to the police and
Mm-hmm.
they're going to go get him, which has happened. This one guy, I think his thing on YouTube is Schlep. I could be mistaken, but Schlep on YouTube. He's the one that's being sued by Roblox, and they're trying to force him to stop finding these bad actors on their platform because they won't do it because they let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, honestly, I don't know why law enforcement agencies, if you have the resources and the manpower to do it, I guarantee, even if you put it out to all of your personnel, I guarantee they would take some of their free time to try to get it in this thing and find people.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. Why are they not pushing this? Why are law enforcement presented with a clear, serious issue? Why are we not doing something about
I have no idea, dude.
it? So,
All I know is people will take advantage of anything, anyone, on any platform.
yes. And that's also, I mean, that's part of why um, I want to make our thing bigger. I want to grow our thing so that we can help people. I mean, it's hard. Like, I can only do so much, right? Because, I mean, I'm poor. But I want to help people. I want to build something that can help more people, whether it be children, veterans, people that are in law enforcement, stuff like that. People that need the help and that they get it. And that the people that are causing the harm get what they deserve. Which, I mean, that also depends on the county or the state that you live in. Because I've seen such people get convicted of such things and only get 6 months of time when it should be life.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for exploiting children. They're defenseless. So, if you have listened to this far to the end here, yeah, that's a big one for you to chew on.
Yeah.
And do a little bit of research into it and see what's going on with all that bullshit, which is what it is.
It helped get it shut down too.
That's right. Get all those people kicked out that are allowing it to happen, which, at this point, the entire company held responsible. So, yeah, this has been another episode of the old Backyard Slinging Podcast, and we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Watch out for our football videos on every week. Put out our football videos, and like I said, go like, follow, subscribe on all the other stuff: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and then, of course, here on YouTube. One more thing before we go. We got a little bit of life advice. What do you got there, Cory?
Don't work on your roof at night when it's windy and rainy.
That's a good piece of advice right there. And mine, going to go to working out, especially if you are in military and law enforcement, or really if you care about those around you. Train like your life depends on it, or others' lives depend on it, because it does. And now we'll actually see you next time. Y'all be good.
Yeah. Please tell me that